Well, as you know, there's been a lot of anticipation this week about voting on a so-called grand bargain. But in fact, what we're all trying to achieve is to get to the point where we can lay out a path to a sustainable, balanced budget that will include structural reforms to make it work in the long run. This has been a terrific process thus far. Unfortunately, I don't think we're to the point of being able to take a vote. That is by no means a statement that we are backing off this effort. Almost everyone who's been involved in this knows it's incredibly complicated, and the more you try to refine it, the more issues pop up. I sense from our caucus, and I sense from the folks I've talked to on the Democrat side, that we do want to get this done. I also have been very heartened to see the amount of support that we've gotten from our friends, from our neighbors, from the editorial boards, of the importance of what we're doing here. It is hard, and none of us are going to like this in the end, but we have to get the state on a path with a sustainable, balanced budget and the reforms that are going to keep us there. So I just want to reiterate, let's keep moving forward. Let's keep talking to each other. A lot of the ideas that have made this even more difficult, but will make it better in the end, have come from the members and our caucuses that we've had this week. So this is just a little pep talk. We're going to go home now for a while. Listen to the people in your community. They want our state to be proud again. And we're going to have to come here and take some hard votes to make that happen. There's going to be a lot of pressure on us when we go home. On you guys from certain elements, on us from certain elements. Don't succumb to that. We need to do this together for the good of the state. I think we are still on that path. I guarantee you I'm going to be working hard on it this week coming up, and I know all of you are too. Just because we're not taking a vote today absolutely does not mean that our efforts are becoming unraveled. In fact, I think they're becoming more real because we realize the complexity of the situation. Thank you.
President Cullerton, for what purpose do you rise?
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. I also have been encouraged by the progress that we've made, and it's really progress that might have seemed impossible just a few weeks ago. So if we need more time to pull this together, I'm going to consider that encouraging. We have a bunch of questions that have been posed by our members in the caucus. We're going to get those answered. But then it's going to come time to make a decision. To reiterate, the problems we face are not going to disappear. In fact, they're going to get more difficult every day. And so, when the Senate returns to session the week of February 7th, everybody should be ready and prepared to vote. Thank you.